broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to do it.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. Philip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. CD, the NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Leading the Packers offense out here, the same man who has been doing so since 2008. That's the great Aaron Rodgers.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to do.
On first down, Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And a Packer first down.
To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers.
Robert Tonyan, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Colts ready to go to work here offensively, and it is Philip Rivers, their veteran quarterback and longtime Charger, who will be under center.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Throwing, Rivers. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, Rivers. He He's got Jack Doyle. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Second down and goal. Rivers. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. All he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15, and he feels like he can get it done.
And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Aaron Jones.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an injury...
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be fine. A play fake to Mack. Now Rivers. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
45 yards.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second.
Now Rivers. Packer pressure, and down he goes. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Play fake. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
The pass. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Green Bay.
By 10 now, 17-7.
Colts 7.
To the air again here, Rivers. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle.
They're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
Packers 17. Colts 10.
7-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards.
Double them up here. That makes our score 20-10.
20. Colts 10.
Try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that.
Here's Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Dean Lowry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Colts going to use the halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, and the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. Cam Newton with a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. 24-3 was the final. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And that game is tied as they take on the visiting Tennessee Titans. And our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Going into the game that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Packers.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Bursts.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Aaron chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 of the previous...
And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
23, Colts 10.
To throw again, Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Rivers sack.
Rashawn Gary. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Third and long for Rivers. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup. Each defender ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Rivers' throw going to be taken in by Campbell. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that gets him back within 10.
Packers 23. Colts 13.
A bunch of touchdown passes, but when you're able to run the football, typically speaking, your team's doing pretty well, and in this case, they're winning.
We'll see if they have balance on this drive. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Out of that left corner. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
13.
On this down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From the red zone now, Rivers. That is caught inside the fire. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time.
They'll throw again, Rivers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns.
Enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 1st down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the 1st down, but you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
With a new set of downs.
32-yard line.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Their defense to throw is Rivers. He's got Jack Doyle. And he gets this one to mid. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything...
Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now it's Hines. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Rivers. They'll run the screen with Mack. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on.
Time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Packers, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll head back home next week.